entertainment industry is changing over time. And where do content creators stand as far as YouTube is concerned? And today we have Stephen Ranjohi, who is a content creator who will be sharing much insight on what YouTube and the changes that YouTube is bringing to most of the people on the same seat, with the same coat, with the same person. Dan Bogwa, we get down with Stephen Ranchohi as he gives us more insight of content creation and the future of YouTube page. With the entrance of COVID 19 in the country, various sectors have been adversely affected, but most importantly, the entertainment industry. This comes as hotels remain closed in the better part of last year and this year. This meant that no performance shows were hosted, with many of the artists having to look for other methods to earn a living, and social media has provided a basis for such. According to Stephen Ranchohi, a content creator, content creation in social media is simple, based on our day-to-day activity.
Anything you see is content, and anything you don't see is also content, and anything you hear is content. And so you can be somewhere, you see someone with a very big microphone, that's something you can focus on. I saw a microphone there, and I don't know which microphone is that. And so in terms of looking at which microphone is that, you get it's a content you've created. Mostly I post news articles, small discoveries, not major discoveries, like when you go to the rural Kenya, there are these small streams that you see around, and so those streams, they have a history, and they have a story behind it. Those are the small content I do post on my YouTube page. Because you see, in the world we are living in, we learn places through Google Map, through YouTube, through Facebook. You see someone posting a picture, you request, where is this place? And you get the information, and hence you visit that place, or you decide to go and film from that place.
The growth of social media has led to the growth of personal vlogs on YouTube. This growth of YouTube has had a great impact on the lives of the vloggers. According to Stephen, YouTube has created a pool of viewers in the different parts of the country.
YouTube has given us more audience, because currently you can be filming a video in Nairobi or in Nakuru or in Naivasha, and that video will reach a person in the United States. Okay. So that's positive thing number one. Because if you look at the digital media that we have had, and YouTube is one of them, it has given us more opportunities as opposed to the old version we used to just have the television stations give you up to the TV stations. But now you can have your own YouTube page, your account, and we have more audience, both local, those are Kenyans, and international people.
YouTube does not only work alone, but works together and requires other social media platforms to push one views. Content creation has also become a career to many vloggers, with YouTube providing many with an opportunity to learn the different skills required.
And when you link YouTube plus other social media handles like Twitter, like Facebook, like Instagram, where you post a link to your work, it builds more audience, because you'll have more people viewing your work at any moment that you post your work.
In terms of content creation, most people are taking content creation as a career nowadays. Do they have an opportunity as far as YouTube is concerned? Can they put their livelihood in content creation in YouTube?
Number one, YouTube is a school on its own. And so if you're a content creator, number one will be taught through YouTube. That's number one. You learn the skills on YouTube, and then you employ yourself. That's self-employment. And so when you have your own small production company, which you have one camera, one microphone, one light, one TV, one stand, you'll have another joint organization of other people you join together. And hence, YouTube will help most content creators to build their portfolio, build their career, and have a new way of addressing their audiences.
According to statistics done by the StatCounter Global Network on social media usage in Kenya, on 1st July 2021, social media has had a share of users in Kenya, with Facebook taking the lead with 57.94%, Twitter and Instagram having 16.9% and 13.9% respectively, with YouTube having a viewership of 7.44% of the users. YouTube has seen the entertainment industry in Kenya gradually change with the growth of internet. This also has been shaped by the growth of social media. Many have become brand ambassadors to various companies, while others are in the race to build their own brand. By January 2020, Kenya had over 22.89 million social media users, this being an increase from 2019 with an increase by 3.2 million.
YouTube is the way to go. This is the future. And if you're not in YouTube, I think you are mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
The presence of YouTube has led to self-employment to many YouTubers where they are provided with the skills required. Then, what are some of the skills that one requires to have when opening a YouTube channel?
You must be consistent. That's number one. In terms of production, if you decide that you are going to be posting a video on Sunday, let it be Sunday.
Okay.
Always ensure that you have a video on Sunday ready for posting. Number two, you must have a content that you enjoy producing. Because if you don't enjoy what you're producing, your audience would be happy with it. Because if you love doing something, it will be easier for you to film, engage in that in that content, and so you'll be able to give us a good product. Number three, you must know your audience like your story in this manner and not in the other manner. What I mean is that there are some issues that are critical in society. If you start criticizing other people's culture negatively, it will affect your stories. But if you take that negative thing in a culture, try to educate people where it's negative and bring the positive side of it, it will give you more insight as opposed to fighting that aspect of culture negatively. Yeah, that's number three. Then number four, you must be ready to listen to what your audience is telling you. If you find a comment in your comment list saying today's work was poorly done, you must internalize what has that guy said. Is it the filming? Is it the editing? Is it the site where you went to film the work? So you must take anything that your audience tells you. Those are the response, the feedback you get from your audience. Take them positively. Don't start now throwing tantrums to those guys. You can go watch elsewhere. No, just listen to them, improve.
The growth of social media and specifically YouTube has seen the rise in the entertainment industry as many are ushered into the industry through YouTube. For anyone to receive any payments from YouTube, one must have attained the following credit: have at least 1,000 subscribers and a growing viewership, and have original work to avoid plagiarism.
Yeah, YouTube pays, but now you must ensure that you have at least 1,000 subscribers. That's one of the requirements. You must have your work must be credible. It's not copy. It's not the work you've stolen from other people. For example, if so many people use instrumentals in their work, but these instrumentals, they are not free. It's someone's job you've taken and put in your work, and hence you cannot be paid if you are taking other people's job without having them copywriting that information. And so YouTube pays, but now you must first grow the number of subscribers you have and also the views that each video has. And hence also you must ensure that your work is legal. You haven't taken anybody's work and put in your productions. Yeah.
You have learned one or two tips on how to begin a YouTube channel and how to make sure that you're earning and how to build your content as far as YouTube is concerned. This is On the Seat, Hot Seat with me, Dan Mbogwa.